On our news tonight, Bola Ahmed Tinubu sworn in as the 16th president of Nigeria. Umar Bassey sworn in as governor of Akwa Ibom State. Plus, former President Muhammadu Buhari approves executive directors for NTA. Good evening and thanks for joining us. Hello, welcome to NTA Uyo News. My name is Nsika Okon. This broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes channel 103 and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube. Hope for a renewed vigor and greater prosperity for Nigeria resounded as Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn in as the 16th president of the country. President Tinubu and his second in command, Kashim Shettima, took the oath of office at the Eagle Square, Abuja.
In our midst, the president-elect.
A Monday morning auspiciously became the start of a new political dispensation in Nigeria. Nigeria's day in the sun after a wet morning. Millions of Nigerians within and outside the country, as well as global observers, looked on as Nigeria changed its leadership button. Within this arena were representatives of the world, here to be part of yet another significant moment in the history of the most populous African nation. So, some steps were needed to activate a new administration that promises hope. Nigeria's new VP, Kashim Shettima, and then his principal and President Bola Tinubu pledged to defend the nation and always choose her over personal considerations. A tenure ended and another began with the lowering and hoisting of the national and military colors. And formations of the Nigerian Armed Forces added color to this event, ushering in a new commander-in-chief. And then, a moment to project hope. President Bola Tinubu commended the efforts of his predecessor, former President Muhammadu Buhari, for his leadership and guiding the values of democracy. Acknowledging the turbulent moments the country has endured in time past, the President assures all that Nigeria will remain one notwithstanding, promising a representative government that will engender fairness and equality.
Our body may make us bend at times, but it shall never break us. Instead, we stand forth as Africa's most populous nation and as the best hope and strongest champion of the black race.
President Tinubu reiterated his administration plans to defend the nation against any threat, develop agriculture, improve infrastructure, and create job opportunities amidst urgent reforms that will remodel and grow the economy at a faster rate.
We shall remodel our economy to bring our growth, achieve the GDP much better than we have today. I assure you, my administration must create meaningful opportunities for our youth. We shall honor our campaign commitment of 1 million jobs and the digital economy.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu rode to victory on the back of the slogan, renewed hope, and Nigerians will join in with this new man at the helm of affairs, hoping that his tenure will usher in a period of greater prosperity and relief. In Abuja, Musbal and Wahab NC
Umar Bassey and Senator Akuneyayi have been sworn in as Governor and Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Calvin Sama reports that the new leaders have assured Akwa Ibom people of a golden era that will be led with the fear of God. The reports.
The event attracted a political class, the clergy, traditional rulers, captains of industry, sons and daughters of Akwa Ibom State, who converged at the Gospel Akpabio International Stadium to witness the historic event. Moments after the oath of office, the new governor of Akwa Ibom State, Umoeno, assures of all-inclusive government while calling on the political class to join hands with him to build upon the foundations laid by past leaders.
Elections are over, and our kindred spirit must be renewed and deepened. We are all Akwa Ibomites first before politics. Politics, therefore, must not separate or sever the ties of our brotherhood and common heritage and aspirations. I pledge to you all today, friends and foes alike, that I'll be governor for all Akwa Ibomites.
2004, served in different capacities before he was later appointed as Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Lands and Water Resources in 2021 by Governor Udom Emmanuel, where he served until the 2023 gubernatorial election beckoned. Umar Baseno is the 5th democratically elected governor in Akwa Ibom State. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Following the successful transition from one civilian administration to another in Nigeria, Nigerians say the nation's democracy remains a leading example for other African countries. They were speaking shortly after the inauguration of Pastor Umoeno as governor of Akwa Ibom State. Clement Barikwe reports.
It is the beginning of a new era for Nigerians, and this era comes with hope and expectations for the people. At the state level, the people are wishing that Pastor Umoeno will build on existing legacies of his predecessors.
Akwa Ibom people, Akwa Ibom State, they are very lucky to have Pastor Umoeno as a governor of the state. Umoeno promised to carry all the youth. He promised to make an empowerment.
Arise. That's the slogan, and I believe he will implement it. Just as his predecessor, the outgoing governor, has talked about peace.
My expectation from Umoeno is that he's going to give us a superlative representation. You know, Umoeno has made a wealth in the private sector, and there's no doubt that he will not transfer that to the public sector.
Being a pastor, that is number one. The Bible said, when the righteous is on the throne, the people rejoice. That's number one. Number two, he's an entrepreneur. He's a capitalist. So he has what it takes to run this state.
Others say the successful transition from one democratically elected leader to another is a clear indication that the country's democracy is stabilizing.
Sometimes one was afraid that because things were so bad that maybe the military might intervene, but that has not happened. That means that Nigeria has matured democratically, and we look forward to this continuing in the years ahead.
We are campaigning for sustainable democracy in Africa. So that's what I'm seeing here in Akwa Ibom, and also what is happening at the Eagle Square in Abuja. I see a sustainable democracy.
It's a culture that has come to stay. We have learned the ropes. We have done the administration. We have done the logistics. And we are now doing the processes of smooth handling and taking over. And we are getting used to it.
As the new leaders settle down for the task ahead, it is the hope of the people that their impact will be felt in no distant time. In Uyo, Clement Barikwe, NTA News.
We take a break.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efang Osanga Street, Tafara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back. Though women participation in politics in Nigeria has been perceived as generally low, the narrative in Akwa Ibom State is different, as the political class is intentional, giving women their pride of place. This is indicative as the state witnessed the inauguration of its first democratically elected female deputy governor, Mrs. Akon Eyayin. Omoba said it takes a look at the place of women in the democratic journey of Akwa Ibom State.
At the Nest of Champions venue of the inauguration of Governor Moino, women dressed in their colors comprised more than half of the population, cheering and hailing the new governor. This, they say, is in appreciation of the support women have enjoyed over the years till date, as witnessed by the number of women occupying political and elective positions across the state.
There is a saying that no women, no politics. And if you go around the field right now, if you go around the stadium, you will find that the majority of the people here are women. Women form an integral part, they play an integral role in Akwa Ibom politics. Especially in this particular election we just concluded, you couldn't have avoided women. The women's role was sacrosanct to the race.
Government try well for women, at least they do empowerment for women.
Now that you have a female deputy governor, what will be your expectations?
Oh my goodness, we know that she's going to support the women very well. She will support women in their business. She will create infrastructure for the youth. She will do so many things for the women.
We are advise the women to steadfast, be loyal to the government, loyal to the authority, and be honest to the authority.
Mindful of the important role women play in the polity, the men are not threatened at all, but rather advocate a 60% affirmative action for women in Akwa Ibom State.
We'll just keep pushing and to keep breaking ceilings, because in every society, if you keep women down, then the society cannot go up.
The incoming should be able to expand the frontiers to accommodate more women and make more meaningful development. I go for 60 for women and 40 for men. That's my take.
You can see now the deputy governor of Akwa Ibom State today is a woman. And by special grace of God, the outgoing deputy speaker of Akwa Ibom State was a woman. And we have a woman as a commissioner, so many commissioners in this outgoing government.
For the women of Akwa Ibom State, it can only get better. In Uyo, Umar Basidet, NTA News.
Recently, Nigerian women have been charged to remain focused and united in their pursuit for their collective goals for societal good. This charge was at the 2023 International Women's Day celebrated by the Women's Wing of the Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union of Nigeria, Ratanwu, Akwa Ibom State Council. Joy Ubani reports that the celebration was to encourage women in their collective efforts in line with the theme Gender Equity Dialogue, Embracing Equity towards Achieving Gender Equality in the World of Work. The reports.
The Women's Wing of the Radio, Television, Theatre and Art Workers Union of Nigeria, Akwa Ibom State Council, organized the celebration for the women to mark this year's International Women's Day with the theme Gender Equity Dialogue, embracing equity towards achieving gender equality in the world of work. Keynote speaker Dr. Happiness Uduk, in her presentation, encouraged women to be at their best in their professions.
Ask me on the basis that I'm qualified. Treat me on the basis that I deserve to do this and place me there to do it. And that's the message we're preaching now. Let's not just say give women. I don't talk about 35% affirmative action. I don't talk about 50. I talk about women. Go back, prepare yourselves and talk. And we have 100. Equity says 100, 100.
Chairman of the occasion and guests had words of encouragement for the women.
What can the world do without women? Nothing. So don't ever bring yourself down. Don't ever tell yourself you cannot do it. You can do it anywhere you go to. Women are just too much. I'm not saying it because I'm a woman. But in every generation, if I come back to this world, I remain a woman.
Look forward to see a day that a woman will stand up, pick nomination form, and say, I want to stand election to become the governor of Akwa Ibom State. And then I will see what you seated there will do.
Women will need to move themselves from one place to the other. Women will need to do how to cook, how to take care of themselves, to say we must be there. We came to train women that were so serious, not women that were just looking for money.
The chairman Ratawo Akwa Ibom State Council, Samuel Essien, applauded women for their doggedness in the world of work.
Today we had the maiden edition of the women in Ratawo celebrating the International Women's Day. It's a beautiful thing that the women could come together to celebrate themselves. So it's an opportunity that I feel that women are in the union are growing.
In recent times we've had activities from different chapters of Ratawo, and today climaxes it all with the women wing of Ratawo coming up to celebrate the International Women's Day with the theme Gender Equity Dialogue, embracing equity towards achieving gender equality in the world of work. What else could we talk about? Women are striving towards equity, not equality, according to our keynote speaker.
I am so happy seeing women coming out to celebrate women in us, to celebrate our integrity, to celebrate our position, to celebrate what God has put in us.
Indeed, I think of joy seeing women of Ratawo looking so fantastic, so colorful. This, we have been seeing it in other unions, but it has come to the media fame. And I, as sincere as my name implies, I pray that this should exist for real.
While embracing equity towards achieving gender equality in the world of work, women have been reassured that the world has moved to equity in diversity, cultural fairness, and inclusion. While embracing equity towards achieving gender equality in the world of work, women have been reassured that the world has moved to equity in diversity, culture, fairness, and inclusion. In Uyo, Joy Ubani, NTA News.
Immediate past President Muhammadu Buhari, May 29, approved the nominations submitted to him for approval as executive directors for the Nigerian Television Authority (NTA), following the departure of the holders of the positions whose tenure ended on March 31st. Those appointed to the new positions are Ije Osiagu Edo State, Executive Director Engineering; Betsy Ihiebunike, Anambra State, Executive Director Marketing; Lawal Omar Lalu, Katsina State, Executive Director Programs; Ayo Adewuyi, Osun State, Executive Director News; Adamu Sambu, Adamawa State Executive Director, Special Duties. Nansil Nimil, Plateau State Executive Director, Administration and Training. Abdullahi Ismail Hamid, Kaduna State Executive Director, Finance. Their appointees are to serve for an initial 3 years, renewal for another 3 years. Now a review of our major stories. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been sworn in as the 16th President of Nigeria. Umar Basiano has been sworn in as Governor of Akwa Ibom State. You also heard in the news that former President Muhammadu Buhari has approved executive directors for NTA News. That's our package, but before we go, to be a star, join NTA's campaign to stand against rape and rapists. Good night.
Rose Bay Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Baji Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Ahmed Tinubu abo ngon so iwod nte yogoda iwod ukara efreke Pastor Moy no abo ngon so iwod nte dai wod ukara uriana dai wod ka Akwa Ibom State akana dai wod ukara te Muhammadu Buhari amek me ufa kamando to mufa uti muswane te NTA Akwa Ibom me komo anyang miedo wemedi mo Samson jai kom membok nyen sini no mufo kendo bre yome Pastor Umo enoye Senator Akun yagai ebo ngon so iwonte adai wuru kara ye uriana adai wuru kara Akwa Ibom State me ufara wuru kara minko emai doko ndito Akwa Ibom State ebo kufayo ukarami ebi kama nutam state ami ke etiusong ye kembak abasi ke frefat ndaga yai kombokomi oyo Aduh atau fa oyo ukara amam bonogwo kefat irut nyen nko fa yu karame asyanga ye idronyen eri pongo ndaga irut nyen nkoro mensionsio mpo sembonogwo eyem no ufa yu karame enam kendaga ame Akwa Ibom State bonogwo ke Akwa Ibom ebo kemimo iminie idronyen nteke pastor umoino ayana mpo akene me nti ikpat isanga wo ayaka ukara anonye usongbono wo e maikanga bo kenanga ukara irut nyen esano ukara eyake no oyu ukara mfen kemem agrobo ken mbre ukara irut nyen asoko kaiso erinie oyogo ndaga nangantu fa yu ukara mi ebe akakeri tiongo ubian utemo mo oyogo mbono webo kimenie idronyen ndeke ukara eya nampo no ke tuk afrefri bege man atoro fregu eri ria ufon ito ke state ye kirut nyen mekuyo kena ngairut nyen ese ke punen ku bom ko ye ke yu kara ami amadi kem mbuno woke irut nyen ebo kemme utori na mami anam no irut nyen da ke yogon daga ame irut fen erata eti ugbempo eto Ameriko ame mbono wege janga kene nam ubo ungon sui would pastor mo eno ka kwai bum sit yai ko member mi Kerina madu ma waiso wo kembre politics mo kuo basi member ngi paisong me kamando tem usiagi fia ndi to iban yiden Akwa Ibom State e mai wadi okworam ke nwambre para me Godswill Akpabio International Stadium edidi wana ke adinam ubo ungon suri wood ada iwuru kara state army ke ma ke bo ungon suri wood ma ufara iwuru kara Akwa Ibom State Pastor Moino ama atang abo ki yairiana ye frewu ibobo Akwa Ibom State anyong abo yak afenbun nkambru kara mfen koromma woiso wo kembre politics ediriana ket man naturo eri kaiso inampo tiongo kitie ame akana yukara egetreke mbonam no eriyong ebo ke Pastor Moino ake tiongo utum ndeti woro bokoro ame hotels ye tourism board kiswa 2004 anywana mutum ke mention sio ikpege mbemiso ekemegenye nte a commissioner ufo utum ame sege mkpobanga isong yemmong esango kwa kiswa 2001 ame etude Emmanuel akemekenye ame nyeke kamake nutum ufo utumodo tutu arimi ambuba ifam ukara adai wood ukara mbogana mnediyong ebu ke Pastor Umoino adu oyogo adai wood ukara nkangafong ition ama Akwa Ibom State eniege mi bayero bwana iban kembre politics asu woge kirut nyen ado upompo aba keme Akwa Ibom State nangante iban enege ke wana enyongedo me kamando tam ukara ke state me utori na mami ake dakatu adinam upongwon sugi worome uriana dai wuru kara Akwa Ibom State ma akun ne yagayi nte pagungwan emeke kira ukara nkangafong yaikumbogomi K1 Bad ame Nest of Champions itieme egetumo arinam ubo unwongo nsuri wood ame adai wurukara Akwa Ibom State Pastor Umoino meiban ke otogo mensionsio ikpege ema wo okwoguram erikirara ufa adai wood ukara Akwa Ibom State ame ke moibu kutori na mami awot mi beredem ame iban eria ufoneto kemme uwagiswa abu yokeko akpanakpan kemmofang enogo iban no ekenesne kotu mme kama ndutam ukara ke mensionsio ikpege state army bayedo kemmofon ame ibane namma kembre politics iden ko etangebo ku fono baba kikbe no iban ufang edikenen wana oyogo kikbege ukara Akwa Ibom State nkom iban ka Akwa Ibom State emai bo ke fan po aya fon nangante ufa ukara ama tiongo oyogo miku Akwa Ibom ntembok nyen ken bre yo mi etrero nyang medu we medi mo Samson eso songo ken bangtong asiere